Hey guys! So, it's my first day back in front of the camera again for a really long time and it feels a little bit awkward. Yeah, I've been MIA. If you're curious where I've been, I had a new baby. He will be 3 months old very shortly. He is adorable and I love him so much because I am his mother. And yeah, we had a really hard time with a lot of things. Started off rocky. I'll go through it really quickly, but anyways, we started off, we took him home and immediately we were home for I think a day and a half, and then immediately we had to be admitted back into the hospital because he had jaundice, and so we stayed in the hospital for 3 more days after that. So I spent basically his first week or more in the hospital, which was awful. Then we come home for a couple days and one of his newborn screenings had came back abnormal. And worst day of my life, absolute worst day of my life. Oh, I can't even think about it. It was awful. Okay, stop thinking about it. So anyways, what we had to do, we just had to do a bunch of blood work and we had to put him on this like supplement for 3 weeks, and then they retested and they did a couple more blood tests, and as it turned out, he was okay, and it was a genetic thing. It was a genetic disorder, and it's actually my fault. I have the genetic disorder. And as it turns out, it's a deficiency of carnitine, and which that can be very, very serious, or it can be very, very minimal. And I just have it, I just am a little bit deficient in carnitine, and I can take a supplement and be fine. You guys have no idea how thankful I am. That he's okay. That was like my biggest concern, obviously. And then that I'm okay, and that, that I can take a supplement and actually feel better for the rest of my life, potentially. So that would be amazing. Carnitine deficiency just causes you to be very tired. A carnitine deficiency will, in my case, just cause me to be more tired. It's basically your body uses carnitine to digest protein, to use protein as fuel for your body. So basically I've lived my whole life on glucose and I wasn't burning through my fat reserves like I should have been. So it makes a lot of sense. And I just thought everybody was this tired. I thought everybody had this much trouble like with their weight and stuff, and which I know a lot of people do, and I'm not discounting that, and I'm not saying mine's going to go away miraculously, but since I've started taking this supplement, I feel so much better. Like, it's insane. It's only been a couple days because we've been doing this testing, but it's insane how much better and mentally more clear that I feel because I'm not starving. Yeah. Anyway, so enough about me, and yeah, I just want to say how super thankful I am that all of that happened, and I would not want to go through that again with my baby, but it might end up being, or it is kind of a blessing, even though that was the worst day of my life. Okay. So back to makeup and less serious topics. These are my empties. I don't have a ton. I just don't have a ton. So let me roll through these as quickly as possible. BareMinerals Bareskin Serum Foundation. I talk about this all the time. This one is in Bare Satin 06. This is my summer color. Although right now I'm wearing both 06 and 03 because I'm not haven't been out in the sun yet really this summer. So yeah, I like this foundation. It works well for me. It is a pain in the ass to kind of figure out how to use and to make work right and stick and la-di-do. But yeah, I think it's great for acne prone skin. It's oil free and silicone free, and it's water based. So I can get down with that. It works well for me, and yeah. Perricone Pre-Empt series. Oh, I actually repurchased this. I found, if you guys don't ever check out Gilt City, check out Gilt City. They had $100. You bought a 50, it's kind of like Groupon. Most people are familiar with Groupon. They have just different deals going on. But the deal for Perricone was that you could buy a $50 gift certificate or a $50 certificate worth $100. So I repurchased the Empt Skin Perfecting Serum is what I repurchased. I just really liked it. It kind of reminded me of my SK2 that I also really like. But when I do my skincare, I kind of like to mix up the active ingredients. So I like to use a variety of active ingredients. I like that this was silicone free, oil free, I believe. It worked well on my skin. It didn't break me out. And so I really like this and I repurchased it. Cucumber Revive, cucumber and aloe under eye patches. I love any kind of under eye patches. These were really cool. These were like silicone pads and they were just nice and cold. I kind of preferred these, honestly, just because they stuck on your skin. They stayed cold for a long time and they weren't goopy like a lot of the paper masks. I really like these. If I see these again, I will pick them up. I'm sure that I got these at Marshall's. Yes, I did, for $4.99. So yes, I will get those again if I see them. Oh, there was my foils. The oil-free hydrating cream I just used on my body because it had things I don't like to put on my face, so I have no review on that. Body Shop Coconut Body Butter. This is one of my favorite Body Shop lotions that I've tried thus far. I haven't tried a ton, but out of all of the ones I've tried, Passion Fruit and the Rose one, the British Rose, this one was the most moisturizing. And yeah, so that's probably a repurchase. I liked the scent and it was very moisturizing. African Formula Sulfur Soap. I have these all the time. They're $3. They're sulfur. They make a great face wash for people with acne issues. I really recommend you get them. I get mine off Amazon. Primal Pit Paste. I have these all the time. I think I'm gonna, yeah. Primal Pit Paste. I have these all the time. It's a natural deodorant. It works for me. And it's my favorite natural deodorant. BareMinerals Active Cell Renewal Night Serum. I think this has been discontinued, not certain, but I don't see it on, I don't think it's on the website anymore, but you can still buy these in the BareMinerals outlets. I thought this was a good product. I did like it, but I have since found my SK2 and I like it a lot better, so I would rather just buy this over that, or I would rather buy SK2 over this, or the Perricone Preempt, which I just repurchased. Chloe, I like this. It's so funny. I feel like a lot of people say, everybody always says, you know, when you're pregnant, your senses are super, super heightened. I am having it now. My sense of smell right now is driving me absolutely insane. I love this perfume, but I just wore this one and I was like, oh my god, I can't tolerate it. But no, I do like this perfume. Was planning on picking it up until this last go round and I was like, it was too much for me. But I want to buy this, I think. It smells like fresh lingerie, but it's also kind of warm and sensual at the same time. So I do like this, but I have some more samples that I'm going to save until I'm kind of past this heightened sense of smell time. Can't handle that. Ulla Henrikson Sheer Transformation. I use this on my body because it has things that typically break me out, so I didn't put it on my face. Glamglow Gravity Mud Firming Treatment. I actually like this. This one is for wrinkles, and I thought it did a pretty good job of just kind of obviously a temporary fix, but it just kind of plumped up the skin, made the wrinkle less visible. Thought it looked really nice. I thought it worked pretty well for something along that vein. You know, it's hard getting into when you start talking about wrinkles. I wouldn't not repurchase this. I don't know that I will, but I might. So yeah, I have another one that I'm trying out by Peter Thomas Roth right now, so I'll try that one and see. But that one just could be nice, you know, before you go out to date night or whatever. Fill in your wrinkles a little bit more, you know. Boots number 7 concealer. I swear, I think they discontinued this, and I really like this concealer. It's super dry. It sounds awful. It's super dry and chalky. No, it is. It's super dry and chalky, and I love it. Because I have acne, oily prone skin. It doesn't have silicones in it. It doesn't have oil. It didn't break out my face. It worked really good on blemishes. really like this. I could actually even wear this like alone when it matched my skin. It didn't always match perfectly, like if I had a tan or something, but I really like this one and I think it's discontinued, so that makes me sad. Soothing Hydra Solution sheet mask from Dr. Jart. No, I really disliked this. I don't know why I disliked it so much, but I just didn't care for it. It was very oily and yucky, and it's not something, the serum wasn't something I was going to leave on my face. So, yeah, it was temporarily kind of moisturizing, but I even broke out from just wearing it as a sheet mask and then washing off the stuff. So, not for me. Fresh Life perfume. I thought this was very citrusy. It was okay, not a repurchase for me. Shiseido Classic Zen. Whew, yeah, I don't like this one. It's so powdery. It just reminds me of like old school perfumes. Elizabeth and James Nirvana Black. I loved this one until right now. Like, I was getting ready to repurchase this winter, and I loved it, and that's all I wanted to wear. And now I'm like, I don't know if I like it anymore. So anyways, I have other samples of it, so I'm sure I will try it again. It by Pores. Love this product. I loved the original version better. They reformulated it when It Cosmetics got purchased, but it's still good. It's still good. It mattifies for me. I have oily, acne-prone skin. How many times have I said that in this video? It has good ingredients for oily, acne-prone skin, though. It's very mattifying. It might be a little too powdery for people who have dry skin, but I do really enjoy that for my skin. Oh God, I hated this. Lush Charity Pot. Didn't like this at all. It was way too heavy of a moisturizer for me. It was uncomfortably heavy, you know, just like, you just feel like you're suffocating. Yeah, didn't like that. Sephora waterproof eye makeup remover. No, didn't like this. I'm not a big fan of these dual phase eye makeup removers. I don't feel like they work as well as my normal routine. I feel like it's an extra step, and then they don't work as well. So yeah, I wouldn't repurchase these. I used this up actually by just using it all over my face, but I felt like it was probably irritating. It was kind of irritating on my face, so I probably shouldn't have done that, but I did, and it's gone. Gucci Bamboo. Let's see what I thought about this. This was very leafy and green, but it was also, I don't know. I have that it was very leafy and green, and something that I can't read because I often cannot read my own handwriting, but I put that it has nice layers and it develops well, but it's just not for me. And those were all my empties this month. Yeah, I've been light on the empties. So I will see you guys again soon. Bye.